Be sure to check out Big Boy Collectibles for all your G.I. Joe action figure needs. Whether it's vintage or new, Big Boy Collectibles has it. Check them out at bigboycollectibles.com.
What's going on, everyone? ODCSB here. In today's review, we're going to take a look at the Star Wars The Black Series Droid 3-pack. This has got R2-A3, R5-K6, R2-F2. Now, these are basically all repaints except for this guy in the middle. He's a partial repaint with a different head on there, a newly sculpted head. He is the only one that doesn't come with any accessories. The other two do, but I think that's due to them being repaints. So there you go with that. Also, him having the different head, I guess he would require new tooling, except for the door, the little hands that, or little gadgets that they come out of the door. Flipping around to the back, it gives an explanation of who these droids are. R2-A3, which is right here, this guy. R2-A3 is an Astromech droid who assisted the Rebel Alliance pilot Wedge Antilles during the Battle of Yavin. R2-A3 and Antilles, Jesus, were forced to retreat after damage was dealt to their X-Wing engine. Moving on to R5-K6, which is the newly sculpted head Astromech droid. R5-K6 was the Astromech droid alongside Garvin Dreis, the leader of Red Squadron, during the Battle of Yavin. So there you go with that. R5-K6 and Dreis were shot down while attempting to destroy the Death Star. Sorry, I read that kind of weird. Sorry about that. And then we have our final R2-F2, which is R2-F2 was an Astromech droid for Biggs Darklighter. And as we know, with Dreis and Biggs, they were both shot down. He was a Rebel Alliance starfighter pilot. Both R2-F2 and Darklighter perished in the assault on the Death Star. So we know that pretty much Darth Vader shot down 2 of the 3 droids, so this being the lonely survivor in the back. But I mean, I guess you can use your imagination and probably use these guys for somebody else if you want to, or if you want to be 100% accurate, you could just, you know, if we ever get a Wedge, or if we ever get a Dreis, or if we ever get a Biggs Darklighter in 6-inch scale, then you can pair them up with them. But now let's not waste any more time. Sorry for the awkward reading of that description, but I digress. Let's get them out of package and not waste any more time. Okay, and we're back with all 3 droids out of packaging, and yeah, like I said, these are pretty much just repaints. He does have a new head on him with some more some detailing right here, but I'll get to that in a second. These are the only 2 that come with accessories. These 2 droids right here. I believe that's R2-A3 and R2-F2. R5 is this guy right here, R5-K6, excuse me. But here are the 2 accessories, and they are exact copies of each other for both sides. Each one comes with 2, and I believe that the painting is a little bit different on these. Maybe not the radar. I believe this is a radar antenna right here that we have, and then we have a optics antenna, or extension, I'll call it. I'm not sure of the technical term, so sorry if I'm inaccurate. I know how some people flip a fucking lid over that. But anyway, let's start off with R2-F2 here. This is Wedge's Astromech droid. Looks pretty good. The paint lines look pretty good on him for what is painted. I'm just going to give you a full rotation. It would have been nice if they would have included the exact same accessories with with R2 with these. I mean, seeing this is a $50 3-pack. Was also re-released. This R2 unit was also re-released before with the entertainment exclusive 3-pack, I believe it was, or 4-pack, 3-pack. What's wrong with me? I don't know what's wrong with 4-pack. God, this is the 4th figure. But there he is, and this was pretty much just a repaint too. So. So we've got R2. We've got 4 of these repaints, or I should say 3. I was including R2-D2 in that discussion there, but none of these included the exact same accessories as R2. The amount that we got, they don't come with the thrusters that are removable. I believe you can remove this piece because it's the exact same thing as R2, but it doesn't come with the extension for the thrusters. I don't know why they didn't just include that. I mean, it didn't take them long to repaint these, which the only difference between this one and this one is the outline of white they put on the outside. And this might be painted a little bit of a gunmetal gray. But you can remove the top portion. I believe there's a couple portions you can remove. There you go, is another one. And they do have individual slots for each fitting. Now, I'm pretty sure that this one can just go right there. There you go with that. And then this one can go right here, like so. And let's see if we can swap them. If they'll fit in the other one. Yep, that one fits in there. And that one fits in there. This one does have a larger hole, so I'm pretty sure that was probably meant for something else. But just to point it out, just to let everyone know, if you put it in there, it's going to look really weird. So I would just suggest you put it in those 2 holes. I'm not going to go through it with both droids because they're exactly the same. I don't see a point to doing that, but just to point it out. Also, if you rotate the head. Come on. No. Make sure that the foot is straight before you start casting a lot of shadows here today. I don't know what's going on. Make sure that you keep the foot straight before you do it, before you twist it, or else the leg will not come down. It'll get caught up. But there you go. And then you can have him kind of beeping and bopping around. I don't know what the hell sound I'm making right there. I mean, it's the sound of a moron. It's the sound of an idiot. There you go. It doesn't really want to go flush with the ground. I mean, I have his leg fully extended, his middle leg, his third leg, fully extended there, and it doesn't want to stay flush with the ground. So I really would have wished that they would have just you could have just plugged that leg in instead of having to rotate this head, because it doesn't work properly for me, at least. This is a R2-A3 that we have here. He perished with, I believe this was Biggs's Astromech. But it looks pretty good. Like I said, here's the comparison between these two, and they're just direct repaints. Nothing too crazy here. I'm not going to really spend too much time on these because we've seen them numerous times, and I'll even do a little comparison if I can bring this guy in with the Entertainment Earth exclusive. So there you go with that. And these are universal with any of these R2 units, except for our friend in the middle, Mr. R5-K6. The doors also do open on all of these, and they do have little arms that are inside all of them. Sorry, I didn't point that out, but they are in there. This is the only guy that doesn't have any head attachments due to his newly sculpted head, but like the R2 units, you swivel the head and the other leg comes out. There you go. And actually this leg tends to want to stay flush with the ground much better than the R2 units. Actually, let me see if R2-A3 does it. Maybe it was just R2-F2 that didn't. Well, it's something with the R2 units. I don't know. Defective R2 units. Maybe I shouldn't push it so far back. Now, see, it doesn't want to balance properly. You really gotta move the legs back and then kind of bring them forward. There we go. Now he's flush. So you gotta bring these legs, the leg itself back, and then pivot the body forward, and then push it down to get it go forward. So I guess I was doing it wrong. So I apologize for that, for any confusion. But I do like the sculpting on here. There's more paint apps on this guy than the other two. I think it's this is the I guess the selling point of this Droid 3-pack. When we asked for more droids, us being the Star Wars Black Series community, when we asked for more droids, maybe they confused that with more Astromech droids, because we want more droid characters, or robotic characters, not just repaints. I mean, we've got three repaints of R2-D2 now. I think we're good. I think we're good now, Black Series. Hasbro, give us someone else. Give us Forlom, or you know what I mean. Like, give us some different, you know, droid type characters, like Chopper or someone different. I get you're trying to use the most out of a mold that's probably used the most in the Star Wars universe, but you know, go that extra mile for us, please. The big differences between these two, obviously, are the paint, and obviously you can see the stripes up top on the head, the outlines on the head as well, and different paint apps here and there that are different. Like these are oppositely. These are painted to the opposite of each other, I should say. There's no line up top for that, where there's a red line right there. So, I mean, there's differences here and there, and you'll start to notice them once you have them in hand. But I guess this is the real selling point, R5-K6 here. And he can, so if you want to take R2's thrusters, you can take those off and probably plug them in. It probably won't look right because they won't be the same color, but I guess if you wanted to customize them, you could. He does look pretty cool. He's got this sticker going across, which is pretty accurate. Now, just bring in the... I'll bring in my Bandai model kit here to kind of do a comparison. He's the tallest of the bunch, but here you go with a little comparison here. I would still say that the Bandai model kit is superior to these. As much as I do love the Black Series, I feel like these droids are a little bit undersized. But that's just me. That's my personal preference. I love the Bandai model kits. And it's just so much fun putting them together, too. It's just a shame that we haven't gotten really anything new. I mean, I shot all the new wave that came out about a couple months ago of the Black Series. But this has been all we've been given so far since, you know, since San Diego Comic-Con. This is pretty much it. I would assume that another wave is probably coming out within August or September. Probably, I'm going to assume Force Friday will probably give us another wave or something, maybe Gen Urso, or... That's what I'm assuming, since I think it's pretty much been announced that Gen Urso is going to be released. But here we go with the Bandai model kit. R2-D2, which is my go-to R2-D2 as well. There they are stacked. There he is, stacked up next to R5, and here they are stacked up next to R5-K6 and R2-F2 and R2-A3. So there you go with some comparisons. Would I recommend this kit? Maybe not for $50. I would wait for it to go down to 40 or 30. Just be patient. I ended up getting this because I got free shipping, and I also had $10 off, so I really got this for $40 with free shipping. And yeah, I don't know. I guess it's a okay spend for $40 without taxes and shipping. Well, I did pay taxes, but so it was like 42 or 43. But I digress. It's a solid pack. If you don't have any droids, get it. If you're an enthusiast, if you are a Black Series enthusiast, I would say definitely get it. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you on the flip side.